Morning, Isaac. I'm Dr. Logan. Just call me Logan. Listen, just take a seat, make yourself comfortable, and we'll get through this.
Okay.
So, how are you today?
Fine, I guess.
So, this is your first therapy session, I assume?
Yeah, but I feel like I don't need to be here. I don't have any problems.
Alright, well, admittance is the first step. But we'll get to that later. First, I want to get to know you a little better. Just tell me about yourself, something that your case file wouldn't state.
Well, I love to watch basketball and UFC.
Okay.
I don't like camping. A typical day for me would be going to the bar, having a few drinks, seeing what I would bring home. And I love spending time with my boys. I don't know what I'd do without them.
Yeah, what about girls? Any girls?
Girlfriends?
Pardon?
You mean girlfriends?
Yeah, girlfriends. You got any girlfriends?
Yeah, I've had a few, but they just tend to disappear after a while.
Alright, what do you mean by disappear?
They just stop talking to me.
Do you have any idea why they stopped talking to you?
Not sure. I guess I kind of stopped talking to them too. It's like you make one move on them and then they complain and blah 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 blah. We're just friends. You cross the line. They're so stupid.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a misunderstanding with some women. Tell me, what are your past relationships like?
Well, alright, I guess. I used to be married. My wife always complained that we never spent any time together, and when we did, it was just sex. But isn't that what marriage is about? Being able to have sex all the time.
I see. And how did this affect your relationship?
I guess it made my wife feel as if I didn't care about her. You know, hearing "you don't love me" a million and one times could really make you not like a bitch.
Ooh.
Oh, I mean, girl, woman.
Okay.
Woman.
All right. Wow. It really seems like you don't value relationships. Am I right to assume such?
Yeah, I guess, because I don't really like make them as big as a deal as everybody else does.
Okay. Okay. I'm sensing that you have a bit of an attachment issue. Is that something you can agree with? Just having attachment issues?
Looking back, yeah, I guess you could say that. I haven't really had good relationships with women.
Alright, so what about now? Are you seeing anybody?
No, right now I'm playing the single and ready to mingle card.
Alright, single's good, but would you rather be single or in a relationship?
Single for sure. You don't have to put as much work to get it in.
Alright, I understand where you're coming from, but I hope you know women are not pieces of meat. They have minds of their own, and they need to be treated with respect.
Yeah, I know.
So, why do you think you're here today?
It's part of the condition of my probation. After 10 counseling sessions, although I don't really think I need it. But then again, it is better than going to jail.
Right, let me rephrase that for you. Why do you think the court thought it would benefit you from being here?
No clue. I didn't know raping someone had anything to do with mental issues, although I don't have any.
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out today. I'm just here to help you, you know? Do you want my help?
Well, since I have to be here, I might as well make use of my time.
That's all I ask. In order for this to be effective and to see the best results, I'm going to put my best foot forward, and you're just going to have to meet me halfway, alright?
Alright, but I can't promise I'll be accepting of everything that you tell me, but I will answer any questions, honestly, that you ask. Although I don't think there's anything wrong with me.
Alright, well, you know what, that's all I ask. How about we start by you telling me what happened the night you were convicted?
Okay, well, pretty much I was at a bar with my wife, ex-wife, and we were there, and I'd asked her if I was going to get lucky tonight and I was going to get it in, and she said no. So I kept pestering her, but to no avail. She kept saying no. So I got aggravated, and I happened to have some Rufalin on me, which
yeah, it's the date rape drug.
Yes,
I get it. Yeah.
So I just got pissed off and had to slip one in a drink.
Okay.
And so she passed out, and I was so eager that I couldn't wait to take her all the way home. So I just brought her in my car and parked in some parking lot, and started,
doing your thing. I get
doing
it.
my thing.
Yeah.
And then I guess a cop had drove by, saw what was going on in the car, and I guess he was suspicious. Whatever, he came up to the car and then caught me in the act and arrested me. And that's pretty much what happened.
Okay. Why is it that you couldn't go without sex that one night?
To be honest, I'm not really sure.
Could it be something more than just wanting sex?
Like what?
More like you need to get your fix, kind of like an addiction.
I never thought of it like that. I guess maybe it could be.
Is this something that occurs often?
What?
You know, raping your girlfriend.
A few times. Well, like we're going out. Like why wouldn't she want to have sex? Like I think I deserve it.
Right, okay. So, in my professional opinion, I've come to conclude that you may be a nymphomaniac.
Pardon?
Simply stated, you just have an addiction to intimacy.
Yeah, I guess so. Me and my friends used to joke about that all the time, about how I'm addicted to sex and whatnot, but I never knew it was an actual addiction. When I'm upset or depressed and I have sex, it makes me feel so much more alive. It's like I can't stop thinking about it.
Alright. So, judging from what you've told me so far, could be caused by a couple of reasons. In addition to your strong distaste for relationships, I think it may be a factor might be that you just don't respect women.
Yeah, I know I don't. I try to, but like they're just so stupid. Like the only thing they're good for is sex.
So, psychiatrists say that all behavior is learned through the course of your life. So, let's try and start at the beginning. Tell me about your childhood.
I had a decent childhood. I was back and forth between my parents.
Oh, so they were divorced.
Yeah.
Okay. How did the divorce affect you?
Before my parents split, it was like non-stop fighting. It was constantly back and forth, and then after the divorce was finalized, I felt like our family was broken beyond repair. I was pretty much depressed, and I couldn't decide whether to stay with my mom or my dad.
So how did you decide this?
I flipped a coin. I didn't think either of them wanted me.
Oh, did they?
Well, they're always telling me and reassuring me that they did, but I know my parents. I know when they're just saying that.
Okay, so you lived with your dad, right?
Yeah.
So how was that? If you could like scale it from 1 to 10, 1 being bad, 10 being good.
6.
Anything else? Why 6?
Because we didn't spend too much time together. He was always busy at work doing his own thing, so I did my own thing.
Alright, what about your mom when you were at her house? How was that like?
A 3. A lot of fighting, and after the breakup, my mom started getting into drugs and whatnot, and
yeah,
she became a heavy user, and then that all just went downhill.
Did either of your parents harm you, physically or verbally?
No, never. Like I said, they didn't really pay too much attention to me.
Alright, so let's bring this back to the present day. Do you think their neglect you received throughout your years in childhood could have triggered your current predicament?
It's possible. When I didn't get the love from my parents, I looked elsewhere to fill the gap, and that elsewhere was having sex.
Okay, so you think this sex is filling the void of your parents' love?
Pretty much.
Good. We're making some outstanding progress. We've really figured out what fuels the drive of yours.
Yeah, I think so too. The sex hasn't been making anything better. It's only been making it worse.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to fix. The first step is admitting and taking responsibility. Then treating the problem. We have to figure out what kind of person you are, and then what person you want to be. And I'm going to help you be that person.
Alright, sounds good. I want to be happy. Not happy like when I'm having sex. I want to be genuinely happy all the time, not just when I'm having sex.
Alright, I think it's really important for you to try and avoid sex. It's really important that you focus on trying to build new relationships with women instead of just trying to have sex with them. And I think you'll be a lot more happier. So what I want you to do is take this pen and paper right here, and together we'll write down some goals for you. And hopefully by the end of our sessions, we'll meet all these goals, and
I'll be a changed man.
Yeah, you'll be a changed man. That's the goal. So let's see what you got. Go.
Here, I'm finished.
Alright, let's take a look at this. Yeah, these look like some realistic goals, okay? And you know what, we're gonna